What's going on, y'all? Back with another video. Today I want to talk about individualism again. I mean, I haven't made a video like this in a minute, but I just wanted to talk about how the root issue of everything is individualism, and we won't address it because we don't want to give up our comforts. We don't want to give up any of this fake shit because we think we attach meaning to it. And that's another issue with enlightenment, gaining conscious. That sucks, is that you can't lie to yourself anymore. You can't say this stuff has meaning when it doesn't. I can't say these clothes have meaning. I can't say this X has meaning, because at the end of the day I'm like, it's all materialistic. I don't think like that. I'm thinking of the betterment of people and where can we get to, and if I have to wear rags and shit. And that's why it's funny. It's like progressing forward might be moving backward and looking like an African tribe or an Indian tribe, or a Chinese tribe. It's like, but we progressed forward, but we had to give up. You know what I mean? You can't only progress if you give up things. And I think as a society we need to give up materials in order to gain knowledge. But like, for example, I'm going to pick up a bed frame yesterday, and we're in this Indian community, and there's hundreds of bikes, just all out. And I was like, what's crazy about that? They leave all their bikes out because they know no one's going to steal them, because they know everybody here, and this is a community. That's why, that African proverb, it takes a village to raise kids, because now all those kids who are leaving their bikes there, they know not to steal, because they know who else owns that bike. They know they don't want to cause anybody else, pain or struggle, any feeling, so they don't take. And then they all know that, so then there's something they don't need to learn. But the thing is, we're so individualistic, people aren't learning to not steal. People aren't learning basic communication, emotional intelligence, what I've been preaching, because their family doesn't know it. But if it takes a village, if you could learn from everybody, if we could come together, a lot of these issues we would see wouldn't happen. That's why it's like every time they talk about the same thing. Oh, the shooter did this, the shooter, people, gun control and stuff. It's like, man, gun control wouldn't be an issue if it came down to individualism. I didn't even say that word right. That's all we're seeing. We have a mass run. It's all about them. How do I get X instead of how do we? It's a shame what we're in right now. And it's like, and that's why it's like, that's why my girl, she's a lawyer, and she's that because it's acts of service, right? In our society, we only equate the gain, the benefit of something, when her dream is to be able to eventually be able to do pro bono work all the time. Pro bono work, just help everybody. That's something they can give back. What are you giving back? That's, at the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is giving back. Everybody, they want to trick you into thinking everything outside of you is going to give you happiness and comfort, and no, it's just not true. You try to lie to yourself. This is why whenever you buy something, whenever you do something external, it lasts very little. But whenever you do something internally for yourself, and for yourself and for others, it lasts a while. It's like something you think about. You think about the reaction of the other person. You go, damn. I'm telling you, I never forget. I'll tell you, it's about to rain. So I gotta hurry up. But I'll tell you this one quick story. This was years ago. I remember my car broke down, and it was cold. And this girl was just sitting outside of was it the bus stop? Yeah, the bus stop, where I sat down. It could have been a guy too. Like, I'm just saying, it would just happen to be a woman. And I told her, I was like, hey, this is super not trying to be creepy. My car literally broke down. It's still a little warm in here if you want to sit in my car until the bus comes. And the whole time, she's like, what do you want? Like, do you want something? I was like, what? No, my car broke. I can't even, I admittedly made a joke. I was like, I couldn't kidnap you if I tried. My car isn't going nowhere. I'm stuck with you. So if you did something to me, that's, you know what I mean? I'm like joking with her and shit. And she's like, wow, like, I don't think I met, like, you could tell, like, she was like, man, like, nobody's done something for me. And I was like, yeah, no big deal. It's really not a fucking big deal. I'm suck here. But like, that's something stuck with me. Like the foreignness of somebody helping her has stuck with me for years. It stuck with me for years, and it makes me sad because I'm like, damn, that's how much she's detached from everybody, because she doesn't even think there is any good left. And she was young. So think about that. And that's what people are, and that's why I'm trying to say, like, into this individualistic mindset, is because we're programmed, our parents are programmed at it, and they tell their kids, yeah, no, it's only you. Nobody cares about you. They tell you that. How many people have heard that, right? Nobody cares about you. It's all you. It's only you. Right? So, and then when they get out in the world, and then they're already programmed to think that they're going to not get help. So when they get it, they're like, what the fuck? You're helping me? It's like, yeah, man, the people can do that, And then that's when it gets and then that's when we build up this whole, I can't even accept help. I don't even want help. But it's okay for you, and this is the hypocrisy, right? It's okay for you to help people, but for you to receive help, nah, no. I'm good. Okay, I'm fine. We don't even know how to ask for help. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good. That's where we're at. It's really sad. And that's like, I feels like that's why I want to be like a revolutionary so bad. I just want to preach this community aspect. But I'm not of that ilk where I got to go off grid and shit. I'm not going off grid. I want to be in a community with people around me. Why do I have to go off grid and do all that? No, the shit's already here. Then let's just make it better. They always want to tell you, that's another thing about the spiritual community. They always be like, yo, we got to go off grid. We got to buy land. We got to do this. Well, why can't we fix up what we got? Why can't we all work together in this area? Why do we got to go over there? Just another video ranting to people who don't care, who only want to hear misery. I can go down and search YouTube and just type in misery, and everybody will be like, yeah, this world sucks. This place sucks. I don't want to do anything to help change it, though. I'd rather just be miserable all the time. You got Brandon over here like, yo, maybe we can get together, yo. Maybe? Oh, no, you guys are all walking over there to the misery booth? Yeah. I agree, yeah. It's just me. And then, you know what the sad thing? Last little thing. And then because I'm ranting. Last little thing is like, this is how this fucking world will play fucking tricks on you. Or if it's even real, if reincarnation is real. Like, you don't think... Like, my videos are going to blow up when I'm dead, right? I'm going to come back, and I'm going to see this guy. I'm going to be watching my videos and be like, damn, that guy was dope. And I'm not even going to know it's fucking me. Because that's the fucking game. Or they're going to fucking use me for another agenda that I don't even know. You know what I mean? I'm going to be used for an agenda that I didn't even know about. Yeah, actually, when he said this, it's actually because he was preaching this. And everybody's like, you're right. He was preaching that we should all be evil. I see that. I see it now. Experts in brandonology. The experts in brandon. No, actually, he wasn't good at all. See, I can actually argue. I have a PhD in brandonology. He was actually evil, and he was actually preaching the demise of mankind. And I'm watching it like, wait, he was evil? Damn, I've been watching all that shit. Damn, he would be evil, wouldn't he? Ain't that the game? Ain't that better? Oh man, I'd be like, God damn, that's how they gonna do me. Like, think about it. Like, that's how they did Plato. They're like, Plato, wasn't he really a pedophile? Wasn't he really a rapist? Wasn't he really all this? Wasn't he a bad person? Plato's like, yo man, I think we want to make a better society. They're like, nah man, you are evil. Yeah, I think I'm the modern day Plato, I guess. because I'm actually preaching the betterment of society. Everybody else who's preaching doom and gloom and terrible scenarios, waste of space, honestly. All right. Love y'all. Have a good day. It looks like it's about to rain. I'm just tired of this Groundhog Day, man. It just feels the same day over and over and over and over. Just the same day. No matter what you're doing, you just wake up, work, shower, rinse, repeat. That's it. And people would fight, and people are fighting for that. I don't want to lose my right to work. What? By the way, yeah, like I said, you guys gotta cut this video off. It's just crazy. Like, people really out here fighting for nonsense. Fighting for what? That's why if you told me America was an experiment and I'm even a fucking NPC, I'd believe you. I'd honestly believe you. Because that's why it's not a coincidence that we don't get any other world news. I don't learn what's going on in Russia. I don't learn what's going on in Japan. I don't learn what's going on in Africa. Well, sometimes Africa. China, you don't know anything going on there. China and Russia specifically. Japan, nothing. I mean, the Japanese are so dumb, not to be offensive to Japanese, but I remember when I was over in Japan, they didn't even know about Fukushima and the radiation, and it was all the way almost in Cali and shit. They were like, no, that's cleaned up. That's how brainwashed they are. They were like, yo, yeah, it's all good. Radiation's gone. Spill just happened. What do you mean the radiation's gone? They're like, oh, no, it's gone. That's how, couldn't even imagine. And then when I was over there in all those countries, when I was in China, Hong Kong, Thailand, all them places, they just got American news on. And I bet you it's the same in Europe. I bet you they just got American news on. They don't learn what's going on in your country. Just learn about the project that's happening in America. That's what we're doing. This is a fucking experiment right here. You ever just think, I'm sorry I'm ranting, but like, you ever just watch commercials and just think how crazy this shit is? Like, bro, like, have you ever really just like watched, like, I just saw the commercial, it made me really think Red Lobster or whatever. It had like some seafood special, all this shit or whatever. And I'm just thinking to myself, we got chain restaurants, chain grocery stores. I didn't see not one chain grocery store in Japan. I didn't see not one grocery store in Thailand, Hong Kong. Like, or restaurants. Like, I'm talking about chain restaurants. You know, you got your mom and pop restaurants over there. Yeah, 100%. But like, I didn't, like, this shit don't even make sense to even really have. That's how you know it feels like some like plastic Barbie doll world where I'm like just in it and I'm just like, yep, I'm experiencing things. I'm driving in my car, like it's like somebody's moving me. Like, all right, I'm ready now. I gotta cut this off. I'm sorry. Love y'all. I'm out.